We have to talk about China's DeepSeek AI. Today, China's DeepSeek just came out and completely tanked the stock market. And the reason why, because it has gotten American investors worried. How could China, of all groups of people, created their own AI that's more like almost a near copy of ChatGPT for only $6 million, while all these companies, American companies like Meta, Google, Apple, well, Apple, I wouldn't, I don't know, their AI kind of sucks currently, but anyway, all these companies like Microsoft, Google, Meta, they're spending billions of dollars. Nvidia, they're spending billions of dollars on their own AI, while China only does it for only $6 million. 6 million, only $6 million, and it's almost just as good as ChatGPT, as all these other American companies. And so yeah, so once again, it's gotten American investors worried. And honestly, this is I would actually say a good deal for competition wise. But it's the AI tech is the new space race. It is the new space race. You know how Russia and back in the 60s, the US back in the 50s and 60s, excuse me, because the space race really started when Russia shot up Sputnik up to space, where they were the first ones to do it. And now, China's once again, they're making AI, an efficient AI system, for cheaper than US companies. And so once again, American investors are like, no, they're like, oh, we're out of here. Let's sell all our stocks. And yeah, it's completely tanked the stock market today. Completely tanked the stock market today because U.S. is may no longer be done. No, U.S. is China's quickly caught up in an instant compared to U.S. to the United States, and it's honestly a big deal, very big deal, big deal. And once again, the Nasdaq Composite plummeted more than 3%. Dow plummeted more than 300 points. The S&P 500 tumbled 1.5%, all because of China's DeepSeek AI. And currently, right now, DeepSeek is the number one top free app in Apple's App Store. Which, I don't know, Apple takes 30% of their cut anyway of anyone who sells on their App Store, but yeah, once again, a total shares plummeted of 18%. Of 18%. Which, last year, Nvidia shares soared over 200%, but in just one day, plummeted by 18%. 18%. And well, yeah, ASML fell 6%. ASML, they do a lot of AI chip manufacturing, and then Micron Technology ARM fell 10%. And Microsoft once again 2%, and Google's Alphabet 4%. Meta Platforms fell by 1.9%. By 1.9%. And yes, it is. This is very, and to say, China, for all intents, China probably does steal tech somehow. I don't know, they might have spies or whatever. They do steal U.S. technology, or at least I wouldn't say steal, but they do copy. They do copy a lot of U.S. technology. They do straight up copy. They're very, very good at doing that, copying off of US technology. But it is concerning, Microsoft said it planned, right here, Microsoft said it planned $35 billion in investment to building their AI, but once again, China does it for only $6 million. For only $6 million. Well, that's what China claims, and that's what they claim. But the thing is that it's here's how I put it. Where Jackie Chan said it best when Jackie Chan he says, "Oh, we make Hollywood movies. They just care about money. Hollywood studios just care about money. Like, and it says money just goes gone quick, quick, quick. In the Hollywood studio system, money just goes gone quick, 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 fast. But he says in Hong Kong it's different, where they don't worry about it that they don't worry it like that. How in the U.S. it does it, where the Hong Kong studios is like, oh, we just care about perfecting our craft, and that's probably is true. That's the big cultural difference between U.S. companies and China, where China says, oh, I have 100-year plan to take everything. I have 100-year plan where U.S. election system, everything changes every few years. Everything changes every few years. Everything changes every few years, right? We go back to this, we go to that, and everything constantly changes every few years. Every few years, 4 years you might have this. 4 years, the next person will change their mind and undo that thing and go on with their own ambitions. Where China sticks to one straight vision for a long, long period of time, and so that is, I guess that is government inefficiency compared. Chinese system is we have one singular vision for a long period of time. They once again, the Chinese government, they may not be the best at innovation, because who came up with AI first? The U.S. does. Who came up with the internet? The U.S. did. We have that. The U.S. has that system of innovation, while China has that system of cop, cop, copy, produce, make it cheaper, and make it better. Make it cheaper, not necessarily better, but always make it cheaper. Because you go to like Alibaba, you see, or you go to even Amazon, you see all these copycat Chinese products, which at times can be just as good, if not worse, than U.S. products, and that's pretty much it. But it is a big concern where investors are no longer bullish on AI, but very bearish on AI investments due to this. This is a big concern for U.S. investment. But I do agree with what Trump said earlier. Earlier today, Trump gave a speech. Says, "Hey, you know what? This is competition. This is a wake-up call for the U.S. and U.S. companies." And I completely agree with that. And that's the thing. This is going to breed better competition. It's exactly what it's going to do. Breed better competition. It's because that's capitalism. That's natural selection. That's survival of fittest competition. And we're just all competing against each other. The U.S. versus China. Just all for the sake of progress. But eventually, these tech stocks, they're eventually going to bounce back up, because that's what always happens. That's just always what happens. for just a short period of time, but then they go straight back up. The S&P 500 has an average 10% return each year. That's just an average. So, in my opinion, there's not too much to worry about in there. But it is interesting how technology is just gonna get progressively better with each iteration. China copies, makes a cheaper version. That's just what they do. That's just what they do. Please, please, anyway, for this channel, hit like, subscribe, please comment. Let me know your thoughts about this situation between China's DeepSeek AI versus, ChatGPT or Microsoft's Copilot or Google's Gemini. And I don't know, Apple's been lazy about their AI system. Hasn't really been doing good. That's it for today.